Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for the Dayette 4-stage air filter system. So in this video I'm going to walk you through some of what this came with. I'll show you all the features of this, and then we'll really just go through everything and I'll give you my overall thoughts. So let's first start with the actual air filter itself, and then I'll go through the manual and some of that next. So it's pretty straightforward. Inside this, when you first open it up, you do have to detach on the base of this. There's actually a spin piece where the filter itself resides in the base on the bottom, and then this whole top piece is the actual fan. So the filter itself is in the bottom, and the power cord is actually in there in a bubble wrap. You do have a fairly good length cord here. I have it just plugged in. It does use a larger brick. Got it plugged into my power outlet there. Once this is plugged in, you pretty much power it on here in the center. So I'll go ahead and turn it off. This is what it looks like off. It just has a blank here on the LED in red. If you turn this back on, it automatically starts in automatic mode. Now this color here at the top basically indicates what's happening with the quality of the air. So blue usually indicates that it's good quality, red would be like really bad quality, and then they've got some in between to kind of rate the air quality. So right now it's in automatic mode. It's sort of determining what the air quality is. So you can see it takes a second to do that synchronization. It stays in automatic, and it's now in blue, which means that the air quality in this room is good. We have a sleep mode, so if we hit this, it basically just turns off the LED, but the actual system continues running. We just don't have the lights. Beyond that, you have a timer here. This can actually go in hour increments. So right now we're at 1 hour. If we then let go, this will basically come off, and then this will stay on for an hour. We can go up to several hours, so maybe we want to run this all night, but then eventually have it shut off. We could go, I believe, it goes all the way up to 12 hours. Of course, the power button again, and then you've got your fan here, so you can do fan 1, 2, 3, 4, and automatic. If you go to the 4th setting, it's actually quite loud, quite aggressive. So if you had a room, maybe you were painting in or doing something where you knew there were going to be smells, this would be great because you can manually set that mode. And then if you go to A, this is the automatic mode that will base it on the air quality within the room. Overall, those are pretty much all the features. They do have a little card inside that just warns you, hey, the power adapter is in the filter, make sure to take that out before you use it. On the back here, they kind of talk about the true HEPA filtration. It removes up to 99.97% of airborne particles, as small as 0.3 microns, dealing with allergens, pollen, dust, germs, pet dander, odor, mold spores, and smoke from the air that passes through that filter. It has a high efficiency activated carbon filter. You have a pre-filter that helps with larger particles such as dust, lint, fibers, hair, pet fur, and really helps maximize life. And then it has a protective net filter as well. They then, basically give you a little thank you. This is the manual itself. So they kind of go through showing you all the diagrams, the power supply, all the filtration, going through all the air filter features. There is a little air quality sensor cover there on the back as well that you can pull off, and otherwise the filter is basically a drop-in, and you can easily get replacements of that as needed. You do have all the air quality indicators, so they rate it as a PM 2.5 level, so 0 to 35 is very good, which is what we have right now in the room. Green is good, yellow is moderate, and then red means that the air quality is polluted. And then of course it goes over all the other functions, which we already talked about, and pretty much just walks you through everything and shows you how to use all the different features. So kind of gives you an idea of how everything works, gives you examples, and lets you know what to expect. Overall, very, very simple unit. I really like this. I'm probably going to be using this in our basement where most of our cats reside. We have 3 cats in the home, so this should ultimately help with any issues with like cat hair, anything that they would be doing, if they're using the litter box, things like that. So overall, very happy with this, and it's a nice little compact unit and simple enough if you need to replace the filters. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video review, and I hope you found it helpful.